Hello, folks. This story was sent to me by a subscriber and is intended for educational purposes only. Thank you for watching. 7 grams magic mushrooms. The time I became a burrito, I always thought a psychedelic trip should be some profound spiritual journey or mind-bending revelation. What I got with 7 grams of magic mushrooms was something far weirder and way more hilarious. It started on a lazy Saturday afternoon when I decided to finally dive into a full-blown heroic dose mushroom experience. 7 grams felt like a daring leap. But hey, I was ready for the cosmic deep dive. After eating the mushrooms in some lemon juice to mask the taste, I kicked back on my couch, waiting for the magic to start. At first, colors deepened, walls started breathing slightly, and my cat looked like the wisest guru on the planet. Then, suddenly, a powerful sensation washed over me, like my body had turned into a giant tortilla. Yes, a tortilla. I looked down at my limbs and realized they weren't arms or legs anymore, but soft folds of tortilla wrapping themselves around an invisible filling. I was becoming a burrito. Panic briefly flickered. Am I about to be eaten? Am I edible? But quickly gave way to amusement. Couch beneath me transformed into a giant plate, and my room morphed into a bustling Mexican restaurant kitchen. Voices echoed all around me, but they weren't human. They were tortilla chips. They chatted animatedly in crunchy, crackling tones about salsa recipes and guacamole quality. One particularly loud chip shouted, "Hey, keep your beans tight," as if I was about to spill my essence all over the place. Suddenly, the TV turned into a giant salsa bowl, and I was the center ingredient. The colorful blobs of salsa swirled around me, singing mariachi tunes in high-pitched voices. My cat, now donning a tiny sombrero, danced on the kitchen counter. I laughed so hard tears rolled down my face, but the burrito sensation persisted. I tried to move, but found myself wrapped too tight. This burrito wasn't coming undone anytime soon. Mid-trip, a voice whispered in my mind, "You are the tastiest burrito this kitchen has ever seen." I wasn't sure if it was my ego or some cheeky spirit messing with me. Meanwhile, my mouth suddenly felt like it was stuffed with rice and beans, and the urge to salsa dance overwhelmed me. I rolled off the couch and onto the floor, attempting a salsa move, but mostly resembling a rolling burrito tumble. My phone, lying on the table, transformed into a menu card. Every app icon turned into a dish. Instagram was Naco Supreme. Spotify was Chili con Carne, and the weather app proudly announced, "Sunny with a chance of jalapenos." As the trip intensified, I had vivid visions of burrito ingredients having philosophical debates. The avocado insisted it was the soul of the burrito, while the beans argued they brought heart and substance. The cheese claimed it was the glue holding everything together, and the lettuce was just there to add crunch and attitude. I was fully immersed in this tortilla-wrapped existence when I suddenly heard a voice, clear and calm, cutting through the chaos. It was my best friend calling to check in. I tried to explain I'd become a burrito, but the words came out as mumbled bean burrito poetry. He laughed, suggesting I might need a glass of water instead of becoming edible. Eventually, the burrito feeling started to fade, replaced by a warm, comforting glow. The walls stopped breathing. Salsa tunes, the tortilla folds unwound, and I was just me again, though with a newfound appreciation for Mexican cuisine and the strange, wild humor of the mushroom realm. Gosh, all wild. That day, 7 grams of magic mushrooms didn't just open my mind. They wrapped me in the weirdest, most deliciously absurd burrito trip I never expected but will never forget. Sometimes, the universe chooses to serve you enlightenment with a side of salsa.